my one-page delivery outline. Hello everybody, and thank you so much for having me today. I wanted to ask you guys today if you knew that obesity and being overweight together, is the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States. It is estimated that 300,000 deaths per year are due to obesity. This is obviously a huge problem, something that's going on, and it has been going on for a very long time, especially in the United States. Well, my name is Megan, and I'm from the World Health Organization, and I'm here today to discuss to you a topic that is dear to my heart. We need to do something, and we need to do something now. We need to change what's going on in regards to obesity in the United States. So I'm going to talk with you guys today a little bit about some of the problems and issues that are related to obesity in the United States, and then I'm going to talk to you about a solution, and this solution is a tax called the fat tax. And then I'm also going to discuss with you, I'm going to ask you to visualize yourself in a world where this tax has already been taken place and has been in effect, and what that will look like once this goes into effect. And then I'm going to ask you also to sit back and visualize what it would be like if it never does go into effect. So first of all, I want to start off by saying that according to the World Health Organization, it's estimated that 500 million people worldwide are considered to be obese. So this is not just something that is national, it is an international problem, but the levels are extremely high in the United States. So not only is this a health problem, but this is a financial problem. So this affects us all on different levels. According to Rick Unger from Forbes, it's estimated that $190 billion to the annual national healthcare price tag has been added, and that's what it costs. And this is part of what we all pay to subsidize the added medical charges that are being incurred by the obese. And we are asked to pay these charges through our insurance premiums and things like that. So this is affecting us financially as well. It's also affecting our children. According to the American Heart Association in June of 2013, 1 out of 3 kids are overweight. And this has tripled since 1963. Also, according to the CDC, overweight children are more prone to heart problems, joint problems. They're also more prone to emotional issues. And then their chances increase as they get older. And in adulthood, they're only going to get stronger, and it'll become more and more of a health hazard and health risk. So what is the solution to this problem? Well, I can tell you the solution is a tax, the fat tax. And this is basically putting a tax on high fatty foods and sugary beverages and things like that. So this would be a helpful tool to help reduce obesity levels in the United States. According to Jen Colitis from The Week, reports show that a 3.5% drop in obesity levels would happen if a 20% increase tax increase on fatty foods and sugary foods. Other reports have also shown that an 18% tax increase on pizza and soda alone would cause the average American to lose about 5 pounds a year. So what's another reason why the fat tax is a solution? It's a solution because it's also going to help generate revenue. And this added revenue, could help go towards programs to help educate people on healthy eating and exercise, or just, things that maybe we haven't even thought of before that this extra money could help with. We could get really creative and create new programs and new ways to reach out to people to help stop and help prevent this horrible epidemic. So also now I want you to sit back and I want you to visualize what America would look like if this tax is already happening and taking place. Well, it would look a lot healthier. People would be living longer. People are not going to be spending as much money on insurance premiums. You're not going to be going to the doctor as much. children are going to be doing better in school because they're going to have the right nutrition in their bodies. They're not going to be just hyped up on all this junk food that's clouding their minds, and it, it's going to give them more energy. So you're going to be more productive. You're going to be living longer. You're going to feel better. This tax can help with that. But if we don't do anything, if we don't take the fat tax and use it, then the problem is only going to get worse. It's going to be exactly how it is now, with these same statistics, the same amount of people dying, but it's going to get worse. It's already a huge problem, but it's only going to get worse. So it's up to you and it's up to me to make a change. And I know it sounds like a drastic one, but it's one that needs to be taken. It's one that needs to be addressed. So before I leave you today, I want to ask you one more question. I want you to visualize one more thing. How do you want your children to look like in the future? What do you want for your children? Do you not want them to live the best way possible, the healthiest way possible? Well, this fat tax can help with that. So make a stand. Do something drastic, because that's what change needs. It needs action. Take action. Write to your local government official. Talk to your friends and your neighbors and your family and educate them about just a couple of the facts that I've shared with you today. Do some research on your own and look on your own at how serious of an issue this is, and take action. Thank you so much for having me today. I've enjoyed talking to you, and let's make this happen.